Hey, welcome to Fun Friday with Pastor Josh. Fun is something that provides mirth or amusement, enjoyment or playfulness. We're going to talk about what fun looks like today and maybe even get into some fun on this edition of Fun Friday.
On today's Fun Friday podcast, I would like to take you on a journey with us. We just recently came back from a trip to Fort Benton and Loma area. Our family has been taking little mini vacations often that are pretty cost effective. And one of the reasons for that is that our family has really begun to believe in the power of the statement that time is made up of minutes, but life is made up of moments. And so we want to create moments for us as a family. And so we want to share those moments with you. And so we're going to share some footage, some pictures, and some different things like we did a few weeks ago on our other vacation that we took to West Glacier. And so without further ado, let's go. We always enjoy staying in the historic riverfront area of Fort Benton, right along the Missouri River. Beautiful scenery with great historical significance, and really a great place for families. We enjoyed also this time staying at the Wake Up Cafe.
So we are staying at the Wake Up Cafe apartment Airbnb in Fort Benton. So it's above the coffee shop here. So this is kind of a cool place. So I'm gonna give you a tour. Come around, and here's Enum and Christy, and he's got his blanket drying on this coffee table here, but they have a pull-out bed, really nice couch, and kind of an old room. It's kind of awesome, and we have our protection right there apparently. So this is right above the Wake Up Cafe in Fort Benton. It's pretty awesome. They've got the toilet in here. I don't know if you really want to see that or not. They have a bathroom here, which has everything you need. And it has a jetted tub, which is kind of cool. And they have an air conditioner in here that you can work by the remote. It just has some really cool, old, classy components. It's got a dining room in here, a little reading nook there. Got the kitchen, and one of the best parts about this, the fireplace there, is you have your own deck, which is above the coffee shop, and it's right in the middle of Fort Benton. There's a Grand Union Hotel down there, visitor center, and the bridge that goes over the Missouri River. Pretty sweet place. Place to hang out, enjoy the sun. So we're gonna stay here a couple days and do some fishing and hang out. It's gonna be awesome.
What a great way to start your day. Wake up, spend some time with the Lord with a cup of coffee, watching the sunrise over the Missouri River. What a remarkable way to start your day. After a beautiful sunrise over the Missouri, we decided to head down to the river with our equipment, throw in some lines, and see if the fish were biting. We didn't catch anything that morning, but man, we sure had a lot of fun. Showing Enum how to fish and helping him to cast it, reel it in, showing him some of the techniques. Man, he had a smile. It was so fun watching him enjoy this old pastime. I loved the opportunity to teach my son how to love God and how to love what He's created. It was so much fun passing on to him the things that I had learned as I grew up. Learning about the simplicity of life and reminding ourselves about how life is so simple when we boil it down to these things. Another moment on our trip was when I was fly fishing. My grandfather loved fly fishing. When he passed away several years ago, I received from him all of his fly fishing equipment. His vest, his flies, his reel and his rod, his line. And as I fly fished, I couldn't help but think about how much he loved the sport. He would talk about it often, how he'd go up the mountain streams, and he just loved to get away. He loved the outdoors. He loved living out in the outdoors, and fly fishing was just a huge part of that. And as I've grown to love the sport of fly fishing, and hopefully I'm getting better and better at doing it, I've grown to love it more and more. And it was such a great moment to recognize that he had passed that on to me, his love for fly fishing, just as I am passing on to my son the love for the outdoors, for the things that God has created. Later that day, we decided to go on a journey to find Chinook Creek. After 2 attempts, the first one, we didn't go quite far enough. We found out later from a local that we didn't go all the way. And so the second time through, we finally made it to Chinook Creek. What a beautiful place it is. We spent some time fishing the back creeks, teaching Enum how to fish some of those smaller streams. We enjoyed a great lunch and hung out for a little while, threw a few flies, let them float downriver. It was a beautiful time together on Chinook Creek. We enjoyed marveling at God's creation, enjoying a leisurely time together, before heading the next day up to Loma to eat at Ma's Cafe. They have great food. It is worth driving for. We spent the day around Decision Point in the Loma area, fishing the Missouri River and the Marias River, which was a beautiful day, almost 80 degrees. We had some really good fights with the fish. Several fish that we had on, just couldn't quite get them in. Enum also enjoyed some well-needed time in the water. He loves the water. But more than anything, he just loves being with his family and hanging out together, enjoying some great time on the river, outside, enjoying what God has created. I encourage you to do the same. Spend some time with your family, create some moments. So remember, life is made up of moments. Time is made up of minutes, but life is made up in moments. So take some time to make some moments.
I was born in the wilderness on a Tuesday in a big 400-pound black bear. It came up and attacked me, but I threw a rock right at his ass.